Uncaged Ultra Boost. I've been wearing this shoe for like a couple months now, so I think I've had it enough time to leave a accurate review. How I ended up getting these was I was originally looking for a shoe to wear while I was in work. I went to JD Sports trying to look for the most comfortable shoe I could find. I ended up finding this on the sale rack for £40, so I had to get it. You are not going to find at the moment a more comfortable shoe than the Uncaged Ultra Boost. It's got a nice prime knit material all here, and obviously it's the boost here that makes it comfortable. So it's good for work because, as I said, it's the most comfortable shoe you can get, which is what I wanted. However, I do not think these are good looking shoes at all. I think these are really just ugly. Like, they're so thin. I prefer the look of like maybe bulkier shoes. Maybe it's just my preferences. I know one thing that annoys a lot of people, that annoys my friend, is that there's two different aglet colours. Anyone who has like OCD or anything, that can annoy them. One of my favourite parts of the shoe though is the golden lettering of the word Ultra Boost. I also like this little thing, even though I don't know what it does yet. If anyone knows, maybe they could tell me in the comments down below. However, another thing I don't like about this shoe is that over time the whiteness of the Ultra Boost will just go yellow, and there's nothing really you can do about it other than maybe paint it, but I can't be bothered painting it. As you can see here, it's already starting to go a little bit muddy. Another thing I don't like about this shoe, the way it looks, is, and you'll be able to see this in the on-foot review, is sometimes you can actually see your toe, like your toe sticking out of the prime knit, because it's so like thin. The knit is just so like breathable and stuff that it'll just show your toe, just like outline sticking out of the shoe. So I don't like that. Also, I think this shoe looks better with more tapered towards the bottom pants or jeans or anything. However, my uniform at work is like, they've got really baggy pants, so it just goes like this and then down to the bottom because it's such a thin shoe. There is a turquoise colour insole, which it's not anything special. You can wear your shoe without it, and it does give you a bit more like of a massage kind of feeling. However, I usually just tend to keep it in. The colour of this shoe is quite nice. It's mainly black, but it's got little multicoloured speckles in it, interwoven in the knit pattern, which I think is quite a cool feature. Also, it's got continental rubber soles. This isn't going to wear down after time, as it is made as a running shoe. I did end up going down a size, like down half a size for what I'd usually get, because that was the only size that they had on sale. So why not? Because these should be like £120 normally. But I would suggest everyone doing that, because then it's not all this like the toes like flopping around while you're walking and everything. Plus the shoe's already making your feet look longer anyway, so you want to avoid that as much as possible. If I could, I would have chose to have got a Ultra Boost with a cage on it. I think they just look better, and I don't think the comfort is that much better without the cage. So I would just get the cage if I had the choice, but I didn't, and this is fine. I think if you're going for a shoe that's just about comfort, which is what I was doing. So if you need a comfortable shoe for maybe work purposes or anything like that, in the gym maybe, I think this is your bet. However, down to personal choice, I think it's not the best looking shoe that you could get. And even if you do like the way the shoe looks, it is going to change quickly, as the sole will change colour to yellow, like a dirty yellow colour, so you'll have to be aware of that when buying this shoe. One thing I've heard a lot of complaints about with this shoe is that they don't like the sock lining here. However, I've never really had an issue with it. I think it's just a feature that's just a bit different and never really caused me any issues. If anything, I think it helps keep the shoe on your foot securely, because it is quite like loose anyway. So this part helps it stay on your foot, which is also one thing that is good about the shoe. You never really have to untie your laces. You can just stretch it over your foot. So if you need to go out quickly, you're not wasting time doing up lacing. I think this shoe would look alright with shorts. I never ended up trying it because I wore other things for shorts, like my old school Vans, and summer's basically over now in the UK. But I think if you were looking for a summer shoe, this would be quite good, maybe in like a all white colourway. One thing that does annoy me when I'm wearing this for work is this part right here, where the rubber sticks out. Because the amount of times that people have been walking behind me and have stepped on that bit, it's countless. It always happens, people always stand on the back of here. That's why the heel is always more messed up than any other part of the sole. But if you're not wearing these for work, then I guess that's not really much of an issue. One thing I found about the comfort is the first time you put them on, like ever, you think it's like amazing comfort, which it is, but then you kind of get used to it and it seems to get dull after a time as well if you're wearing these for long hours. I've noticed like your heel starts to get a bit numb and your feet seem to like get a bit cramped in this shoe, but that maybe could be due to the fact that I've got a smaller size than I usually would have. However, it is definitely something you should be looking out for, because I've heard a lot of complaints about people feeling numbness in the heel of the foot when they're wearing Boost shoes.